Good afternoon. I'm Bob Vavra, Content Manager for CFE Media. I'm joined here today by Charlie Jager, President of Polytron Inc. of Duluth, Georgia, one of the winners of the 2015 System Integrator of the Year Award. First of all, Charlie, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Bob.
What does this award mean to your organization?
Well, from the standpoint of our organization, our people are very excited about this award. I wanted to start off by thanking you and the Control Engineering and CFE Media and the judges for honoring us with this award. It is very exciting for our people when they found out. It also inspires our people to dig in and even be better. So it has that value to it. For me personally, this award is a milestone in my career. It is like winning the Super Bowl. Okay, I want to kiss the award. I want to. It's too bad you don't have rings. I might go get a ring made, but it's very exciting. It's so exciting. I feel like a kid who's just won a major ball game, and I want to thank you all very much for this.
Our pleasure. Well, it was well deserved. What are some of the keys? You talked about that team that you're building down there in Duluth. What are some of the keys to the success and the growth that you've had over the last few years that led up to this?
Well, you know, there are many keys. There's a lockbox of keys, but the primary key, I think, that opens up that lockbox of all the other keys is the people. Systems integration is a technology, is an industry. It's a technological industry. But really, the way we operate and how we have to operate, we have to communicate with our clients, and our people have to have passion in this industry. This is not an easy job. They have to have passion and to keep going. They have to be innately intelligent, but they also have to keep learning, and they have to have the customer's need at heart. So at Polytron, without question, it's the people who make the leader, myself, and not the other way around.
Mm-hmm. You know, we talked about the people, and you alluded to the training. What's your biggest challenge? We hear from a lot of integrators that finding, training, and retaining a skilled talent is one of the biggest challenges in manufacturing as a whole, but particularly in your industry because of the technological challenges. Talk a little bit about your training program and the way you go about recruiting and then training the people that come onto the team.
Well, that's an excellent question, and really I can't think of in these times any bigger challenge than finding the talent that we need. I have said to our people and to others that this may be somewhat of an exaggeration, but out of 100 electrical engineers, probably only 3 are suited for our industry with regard to the passion they have and the interests they have, and it's very hard to find that, and it's becoming harder because of the people that we need are in demand everywhere. So what we do as far as recruiting, we've made some changes in recruiting. That for a long time, I was insistent on that we are the only ones recruiting. We did not use recruiting agencies and so forth. Now, to get access to larger, more universities and so forth, we're having to change that. We use recruiting agencies as well as ourselves. We bring in people at Polytron regardless of the experience. Even if they are already professional engineers, we have a test, a technical test to make sure that they are grounded in the fundamentals. After they are hired, we have training. We have our own training department that trains our customers, but we also have onboarding internal training and to get our engineers up to speed. And I think this talent, finding the talent, is going to be it is going to be the challenge for the next few years. Finding the people we need, good electrical engineers, good engineers. They don't have to be electrical anymore. I mean, just good engineers.
Talk about some of the near-term challenges for your company. Talk about some of the things that you're talking to your people about today and tomorrow.
Are you talking about the near-term challenges in the industry or with?
The near-term challenges facing Polytron in terms of growing the business and delivering better value to the customers.
Well, it gets back to, it's based on people. We have to have the right people. That challenge is getting the right people. The other challenge is the continual education and training we have to give our people. That's an in-house work that has to be done while we're doing projects. I mean, it's a challenge. And then keeping up with that emerging technology. One of the things that we hire in people is not necessarily what they've learned in the university or college and engineering, but how fast they can learn new technology.
Right. And the way technology is changing both from the OEM standpoint as well as the needs of manufacturing put a lot of pressure on an organization like yours to stay current and also to kind of look out ahead a little bit.
Yes, that is a challenge. I mean, if you think about it, we're in the computer is the heart of a lot of our systems. The computer. We change computers, it seems like at Polytron, every 5 years. I have to look at the numbers, the dollars and everything, just to keep up with the new software and so forth. You have to change the computers. Well, our manufacturers, our clients have to do the same thing. Particularly now that products that are being demanded by the consumer is demanding more individualized products for them and them alone. And so that demand is going to drive new technologies and new software that the systems integrators like Polytron are going to be delivering. So the challenge is keeping up with that technology. And I go back to the first question. The challenge also is a big challenge is finding the people.
Mm-hmm. You don't have a single product. You have a very customizable product for every one of your end users, for every one of your customers. What's that collaborative process like in helping understand what your customers' needs are, what's available in the marketplace from a technology standpoint, marrying that all together? How do you work with your customers to understand their needs and deliver a single solution for what it is they're trying to accomplish in their facility?
Well, every systems integration company that's going to be successful has to have a well-designed process for implementing and executing a project. So we have a project execution model or project execution methodology that we use, and they are steps, and it looks very simple. You have to go through first. There's the funding. And then you set the final objectives, which is we have to get these bottles out, at 1,000 bottles a minute, and they have to be done at a cost of 10 cents a bottle. I mean, that's the final project objectives. But what is needed to make that successful, that's a typical project, is, to me, what many times gets left out is that you can present the final project objectives, you can have the design ready, you can have specification, but if your team is not aligned to those objectives, if every member on that team is not aligned, you're gonna suffer problems. To be successful, you have to have this collaboration, and to me, this continual focus on alignment. Our team within ourselves have to be aligned. We have to align with the customer's team, who's part of the execution of the project. We have to align to the technology manufacturers and providers. All of those have to be aligned and continually aligned throughout the project to be successful.
Very good. Well, that alignment clearly is what has led Polytron to this place, and once again, our congratulations on this well-deserved award, and please send our congratulations back to your team in Georgia.
Again, thank you all very much. We really appreciate this award. It means a lot to Polytron and to our team members. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Charlie.